So we got Just Pearly Things at it again. Slavery wasn't that bad. And then I seen a video with O'Shea. Pearly Things loses another black employee due to this. Let's take a little glimpse of Abba Preacher's slavery wasn't that bad.
Was viewed about from his slaves like a father. I guess that's part of what the myth, I guess, is that not all slave owners were evil. Some were father figures like George Washington.
There are certain facts that we're not allowed to talk about.
Like what? I would love to. We're doing the taboo.
No,
we're mixing it up. It's red pill, baby.
Sheesh. Did they get her ass?
Hey, yo, shout out to Ethan on this one. This one's funny.
Actually, I think we should ban divorce too. Yeah, I think that should be banned. I would say ban divorce.
Partners, I want you guys to think about what you're advocating. You see your parents, one of your parents should stay getting beat by the other every day, and you should witness your parents get their ass beat because they chose to marry the wrong person. That's what y'all really saying.
So let me just ask you generally, like, what kind of messages are you sharing on your platform? What kind of important messages is it that you find yourself are about?
I believe in family, so I think that we should have policies that push family. I think that feminism overall was a bad thing. I think women are happier when we have, a family and kids over a career in the long run. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
It's okay. Yeah, I understand.
You should
Yeah.
You should be soft.
Because he gonna press your ass.
Soft-spoken Ethan starting off. Well, tell us about your views. As if he doesn't have a full-page document going dumb bitch, dumb bitch, dumb bitch, dumb bitch, dumb bitch. Page number 2.
Dumb bitch.
And to be honest, you could write a whole book about how much of a dumb, But anyways,
This motherfucker gonna obliterate you just because you're easily obliterable.
Hey, yo, listen, if we're gonna keep it hot, Pearly and Fresh and Fit, those two guys are running the manosphere right now. And what they are two weirdos. I mean, we're all weirdos in our own little way, but these two are two weirdos that don't believe half or the first half of the shit that they be saying. But yet they'll tell you to do something else. Myron has been caught multiple times doing shit that he'll tell y'all to do, but he doing behind the back. And Pearly just got exposed. The red pill movement right now is just ran by a bunch of people that should not be having leadership over something they don't know nothing about.
Like, you want people to kind of follow a more traditional path in terms of family and gender and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, and you just see the negative outcomes a society has when families fall apart, right? And it's especially hard on the children. Like you see, the kids are more likely to go to.
listen, I know Rihanna said diamonds shine bright, but this forehead is glistening. And as a fellow Ethiopian, I just want to say, Pearl, you might be white, but that forehead's one of mine. You feel me? It's just nice to see it on the big screen.
So how do you push a policy that promotes family? Like, in what way can you force a family to stay together or encourage it in a sense?
Well, I think you first have to get rid of incentives that incentivize women to leave families. So
I do agree with that. That is one thing I will agree on.
for example, child support, alimony. I'm not really a fan of those.
Okay.
90% of divorces don't involve alimony. Okay? There's no alimony for 90% of people. That is for a select few. So just get that out of the way.
I think we should ban divorce too. Yeah, I think that should be banned.
I would fact check that, but I don't feel like it right now. He said 90%. I think that is absolutely cap. But I don't feel like fact checking it right now.
And I would say ban divorce.
So banning divorce means
That's
that when you
bad.
decide to get married, you are not allowed by the government to leave your significant other in any situation.
Yeah. I just think that if you want to leave, you just shouldn't get married.
If you're saying you're not allowed to get divorced, so we're talking about like, what if the relationship is physically abusive?
Yeah, I think if it's physically, see, this is the problem though.
Oh my God. I know you're not about to dodge this. I know you're not about to dodge this.
All right. If it's one-sided physically abusive, okay. Fine. Divorce. We can allow
all right.
divorce for those exceptions. But
Okay.
like I've even talked to people that work at like abuse centers, and they say that the majority of abuse is mutual. So it's not just one side's hitting the other, it's like mutual. So
Surely that's not every time.
I think
Who cares if it's mutual? Why does that even matter? If it's mutual, both of you should be trying to get a divorce.
You shouldn't be together.
What you think? Like, well, listen, yeah, if it's one sided, get it. But if it's mutual, figure it out. Excuse me? No. If you guys are beating on each other, you might need to just actually call it quits.
Now, you get the gist of Pearly getting destroyed yet again by H3H3. She got destroyed multiple times going on people's podcasts, and they question her on shit. She just, I guess, I just think, I guess, and all this stuff. Let's see why one of her employees who had her back during all this racist shit left. It says, Just Pearly Things loses another black employee due to this.
I received an email, and the title of the email said, Just Pearly Things employee Auntie Jenny now taking shots. And when I go in, I read the email, it says this. Brother O'Shea, perhaps another opportunity to get rich. You might need to check this one out. And so when I click on the video, it comes to a YouTuber that I'm very familiar with. The former username of this YouTuber was Tree of Logic, but now she's going by JustTree411. But before we get into the whole situation of Aunt Jenny leaving Just Pearly Things, let's talk about some historical facts here. Dima, rewind! So as you know, Just Pearly Things is from the Chicagoland area and decided to move to London because
we all know about this.
Now, you're showing pictures. I was all right until you mentioned my name. And you're mentioning...
This is the one that left. Now, Sar Garvey, he kind of exposed everything that was going on behind the scenes. This is a bad pause that I put on you right here. So, and this is one of the women that defended Pearl.
Didn't like the fact that Sarah Garvey mentioned her name, right? So this is her still sticking up for Pearl. But let me play Aunt Jenny's response to that, and then we're gonna come back.
She just come up, and then I had to go and see about Sarah. All I want to know is why? Why, Sarah? Now, you're showing pictures. I was all right until you mentioned my name. And you're mentioning my name like I'm I'm under some kind of slave master. Let me explain to you, right? Because Pearl tells me everything. And let me explain to you. Have you seen my contract? Do you know whether I've got a contract or not? So when you're talking about Auntie Jenny, talk about what you know. Talk about what you've seen. Don't talk about what you don't know. Right? And I always tell Pearl, be careful about who's around you, because not everybody that says they're your friend are your friend.
Pretty much showing that Aunt Jenny no longer deals with Just Pearly Things. She has completely quit the network from what she's saying here. And let's play that clip and we'll come back.
Let's listen to how Auntie Jenny is upset with Pearl.
It's a closed question. It's yes or no. That's when I would thought.
By the way, they're watching the debate between her and Ethan Klein.
Done. Because you didn't say it's just yes or no. So I'm gonna look and ask mixing with you, because now you can't even say the first time, yeah, the second time, nah, you're an idiot. And I've spoken to her about this before, personally, because you know how we get on Naomi.
It's not even that she's an
about
idiot.
This before.
It's not even that she's an idiot. We were on live the other day, and
now I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't know who this woman is, but this is the house Negro. And we wanna, if they wanna sit up here and play the plantation thing, this is the house Negro to talk about. Ain't nothing wrong with Auntie Pearl. Not Auntie Pearl. Ain't nothing wrong with Master Pearly Things.
Master Pearly Things.
She cooked for us on a Monday. She feeds us on a Tuesday. She beats us on a Wednesday, or is that a Thursday?
I ain't gonna lie, this is a good video, O'Shea. This is a good video right here.
And then she let us go play on a Friday. So I'm like, so you got the house Negro talking about something. Master Pearl ain't do nothing wrong. And then you got the field Negro, so fuck that master. We gonna get ourselves and get free. We gonna escape and go run away to the north. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. All right, here we go.
Said a few things that there's just too many indicators that she is racist. Like, like if it's a dog, it's the dog. Just call it a dog. Like, we can call it ignorant. What other ways do we want to say it?
No, I personally, I still wouldn't say that she's racist. I'd say she's young, dumb, and stupid. And
We can't give people passes like that because we don't give women passes. We don't give people
she's 26
like
years
that.
old. She's 26.
No, we don't give women passes like that.
Listen. I think in order for you to figure out how life work for real, I think you should give people till 30 to figure out how life work. But to figure out right from wrong, it shouldn't take no longer than when you're 18. It shouldn't take no longer than that. You should already know right from wrong at 18. She's not young, dumb, and stupid on the stuff that she's saying right here. She means everything that she says because she's pandering to men. And I'm not sure if it's specifically black men. Wait, no, I think it might be black men because she does have like an all black audience. So she might be pandering to black men because, you know, black dudes love them some white women. But I don't know what it is, but it's like kryptonite out this mother. Y'all love the white girls. I mean, I feel you. You know, white girls, they do look good. Just long as, along with all the other races. But it's something about the white woman that got a black man just right there in the damn chokehold. But yeah, Auntie Jenny, you're giving her a pass. She's young, dumb, and stupid. Listen, you're young, dumb, and stupid on quite a few things in life. But all the stuff that be coming out her mouth, no, you're not young, dumb, and stupid to that.
Making mistakes with.
I'm not giving her a pass. I'm saying she's stupid. Because if you read one side, you say you read one side, right? And just the fact that she's still sticking with this Sewell all the time, that she's sticking with this guy, that's why, as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with you. Because if you can't stand there and say, I think it's bad, that means you think it's right. That means you're dumb. That means you can't mix with you.
Auntie Jenny, wait. She invited Nick Fuentes onto her fucking platform. Nick Fuentes said in front of all his audience, including you, that he is racist. He basically demeaned the woman who don't even work for Pearl anymore because she dates a black man. As a matter of fact, I do believe he's a Nigerian. And she's an Italian, and her boyfriend is Nigerian. And he says, oh, you're not a real Italian because you date a black guy.
Now, what she's talking about is, what is his name? This guy still works for Pearly. Can you believe it? He is still under the services of Miss Pearly.
Pearl sat her lily white ass and watched all that run down. And y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all didn't say anything. Y'all sit there and let that happen because she controls your fucking goddamn purse strings.
So guys,
that's very true. And you know what? I want to see what King Richard's got to say about this. I want him to go on live and mention, I want to see if he got the balls to say, no, I'm done. Or does she have you by the balls?
This is very important. Now, Aunt Jenny, from what I can see in this small snippet, she's saying things like she doesn't deal with him anymore because with the H3 interview that happened with Ethan, she can't answer yes or no. So therefore, she's not going to be dealing with Just Pearly Things. But I honestly believe, and I believe just Tree of Logic, Just Tree 401 points it out too. Just Pearly Things is moving back to America. All right, she's moving back to America. She wants to set up in this new studio that will be funded by at least her or her family and moving out of London and also cutting as much cost as she can. I believe that Just Tree 401 said that Pearly Things is looking for interns, and whenever you look for interns, typically is low paid work or almost free work. So the money may or may not be coming in as before, because the red pill content space, the way that she does it, putting up so many videos a day, it might not be as lucrative. And Just Pearly Things is trying to get to more of the right wing audience, more of a conservative audience. And Just Tree 411, Just Tree 411 is a conservative, so she believes that Just Pearly Things would be a fraud. And she is
I think she is too.
managed by the same manager that manages Candace Owens. But Just Tree 411 points it out, like, why are you doing this like now? And I believe it has something to do with the Ethan H3 interview, more or less that Just Pearly Things has really no use for Aunt Jenny. I believe out of all of the people on her staff, it's obvious the most talented person is King Riches, and the person that is probably good to be on a podcast with, but probably is somebody you would feel that's expendable or the weakest chain in the link there. It's probably Aunt Jenny, because Aunt Jenny is not a content creator, or probably doesn't really care about that. She's probably good to be on a podcast with other people. But now, as you know, like, nobody will ever say like, hey, I'm going to go watch Aunt Jenny's show today, because that's not what you say, right? So I feel that it's more to that in the fact that, you know, Aunt Jenny is using this as a reason as to why she's quitting, instead of the real reason that, you know, Just Pearly Things probably has nothing to do with.
It's actually a good observation. O'Shea Duke Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. He thinks she's quitting because she's getting fired. So she's using this as an out. I would not put it past her. I don't know her, but I do know people, okay? And people will say anything to try to make it look good when they get out. What do y'all think about Pearly Things? Do y'all still like Pearly? Do y'all still listen to Pearly? 1.5 mil, 65 million views in 30 days. She has 8.1k videos up. She is putting up a video almost every hour. Listen, for 1.4k subscribers, these are not good numbers. I mean, not at all. I thought, okay, this is 7 hours, this is 6 hours, this is 8 hours. But then you keep scrolling down and you start seeing 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. And you see these type of numbers. For 1.5, this is not good. She might be cutting the cost. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.